Hola, this is Cruz, and I'd like to share two outgoing swaps. This is one swap, but it's two different participants. It was a one-on-one, and okay, hold on. I'm like, yeah, my brain, my thoughts aren't very cohesive. Anyway, so this is the Bridgerton swap hosted by Lacy the Cheeky Bum. Hey, it was a one-on-one or two, or no, it was a one-on-one. But I asked to have two partners, something like that. Okay, we're shipping directly. Okay, so my two partners are Shenita, who is on Instagram Plan to Play, and Rhetta, who is Rhetta to Craft. Hey, okay, and then so what we had to do was create a tag flip with at least 5 embellished tags, a handmade card, an MDC or ATC, creative packaging, and a $5 gift. So what I did was made whatever. This little part right here is from the book die from KS Crafts. And what I wanted to do was to use the whole die, the one that looks like a book and stuff, and then just add like the front thing, a back thing, and then a box. My stuff wasn't going to fit in there. So I was like fretting, and my friend Tamika, hey Tammy honey, she said, just make a box. You make boxes. I'm like, oh yeah. So I just made a bigger, thicker, rectangular shaped box, and then just instead of having it like slip on and off, I made it cello, do this, and then I don't know if you guys can tell, I just drew some fine lines in pencil to kind of make it look like pages, like book pages. If you guys don't know, the show is based on a series of 6 or 7 books. I don't know, I haven't read them yet, but yeah, Bridgerton. This doesn't go here. This is going to be like part of the outer packaging for the swaps. I just put it here, so I don't think there's anything inside that is like specific to Rhetta or specific to Shenita, but just in case, I had rearranged. Just this goes on the outside, and I don't want to lose it either. So yeah, this is I used a combination of Poetic Rose from, what's it called? Not Graphic 31. No, shoot, what's it called? Help me. Prima's Poetic Rose, and also some printed digitals from said friend Tamika. Hey, I think it's Regency era is the collection I think she used. So this right here is a really pretty bead. I think it came for a strand from Joanne, and I found out, unfortunately, because I had put them all in this popcorn container. I purchased 2, so one of them's a holder right now for Bridgerton things, and one of them had broken, so I was like, shoot, I need to put it separate from the dangle. So this right here is so pretty, but I'm like, it's too plain, and I didn't have any thickers or anything like that, and I still don't have my Cameo 4 set up to do like a pretty letter for each lady. So I was like, you know what, let me just put this little knocker here, and I beaded this, and that's going to be the cover to the book. And then here is the dangle. Like I said, everything is pretty much identical, just I think just this is different, and then there are treats. So this was also, I believe, from Joanne, maybe Hobby Lobby, I don't remember, but yeah, so I put another knocker here, and then I beaded this baby up with a bunch of like Bridgerton, more pastel colors. There are some deeper colors, especially season 2 for Kate's initial like wardrobe, whatever. Anyway, but I just stuck more with the pastel colors, and of course I love yellow, so, and I loved season 3, has been my favorite so far. Pollen, and hence right here on this it says pollen season. I try to put in as much yellow as I could. So on the inside I matted it again with the Poetic Rose, and here's some more that same paper from Tamika's digital collection. I'm so sorry. And she helped me also with clip art. I'm like, I'm just missing, like, you know, oh, she showed us her swap, and I was like, I'm missing those images, and she goes and she's like, girl, I'll send it to you. I was like, oh, thank you so much. So here's my card, here's the envelope, just very simple. I didn't color it because I'm like, I didn't know if the ladies would prefer it like this, or if they want to go ahead and color it in, they totally can. And I just this was one of the color parts from I got a few different clip arts and stuff like that from Etsy. I got excited because I set up my printer, yay. Anyway, it's not the one I wanted, but I think it'll work, because, yeah, anyway. So I used some stickers. These are from, I don't know, they're from Tuesday Morning, like Jen Hadfield stickers, yeah, I think. Anyway, so I put this on here. It says, remember this, and I told my husband, get it? He's like, yes, I get it. The Shays Lounge, Shays Lounge. And then this is a key, of course, to their first place. I'm not going to say season 3, but this is just a symbolic of that first meeting in that home. And then here's a B for Bridgerton. I'm sorry if I sound weird. I mentioned in my previous video, I actually have several videos I haven't even uploaded, but I think I'm going to probably upload these first, because, yeah, anyway, but some stuff's going on with my face, and the more I talk, the more it gets weirder. Anyway, so here is my ATC, because I don't really like doing ATC or MDC, but if ATC is supposed to be flatter and I don't have to do as much, so I'm like, yeah. Anyway, so the background is, again, this is one of Tamika's papers, and this is a clip art thing that she sent me, and I love it because it's like the two girls, you know, like, you know, the little, I like those little, like, anime-ish type parts. Anyway, and then it says best friends, and then here is just a little butterfly from the Poetic Rose collection. And then this is, I backed up this Tamika's paper on one of these, like, note cards or whatever from the Poetic Rose collection, and I just put my name and what it is, what swap it is. If I don't do this now, well, I'll do it later, but whatever. I also made this beaded pen. I didn't put any dangles because this hot air balloon fancy bead kind of, you know, consumed it, and I thought it was pretty enough as it is, and you don't always have to put a dangle on a beaded pen, but yeah, I used, this pen has this already, and then I used this really pretty yellow. Of course, like I said, I wanted to use as much yellow as possible on here, and then I used this little pretty spacer just to fill up the space so it wouldn't wiggle around. And then I didn't have a bead that would, like a pretty bead that would fit here or anything like that, so I just put the pen whatever back on there. So yeah, and it's like that. So there's the pen, or, you know, that's just kind of like an extra, because I don't think that was required. I also included this die. It's not exactly the kind of character from their situation, but, you know, it's a little winky wink, a little nod to it. This is a bookmark, so you put this in your, wherever you have your, you know, placeholder for your, where your book is. And then this is a bee, which is of course a tragic yet essential part of the Bridgerton story. And so yeah, there's a fancy bead, their pendant, whatever, right there, and then these beautiful bead, yeah, and then the spacers. I use different spacers here to fill up the space as much as possible. And if, like, they don't like the bookmark, they can take this off, put it on a keychain or something, you know. But yeah, there's that. Oh shoot, I'm gonna have to look at the other one because there was a specific way I put it in there to fit. So I also included, I had purchased these before, and one of the ladies, I think Shenita, prefers coffee to tea, but I'm gonna send it to you anyway, Shenita, because you can just use this as like a cute addition to a dangle or something. But it's like a loose leaf steeper little teapot. That little squeaking sound, I have a fan, and I was like, I know we don't have mice or anything, because my cats would totally be in here if that was a mice sound, but it's, I have a oscillating fan. It's so cute, like a powder pink that I got off of Amazon. Works great. It has a little remote and everything. I have to get up and mess with it, but I have it oscillating right now, and it yeah, it makes that annoying squeaking sound. So if you hear it, sorry, there it is. I also got this much coveted Bridgerton hand sanitizing carriage. If you know, you know. And then this is a little, I wanted to add this to the dangle, but it just wasn't looking right. So I just add this, I put it separate and just made a little belly band there with the paper, and added a little diamond dot right there. But what I did is I, spoiler alert, I wrapped all of the couples' names together, Anthony and Kate, Penelope and Colin, Simon, Daphne and Simon, sorry, and then Francesca and John. I didn't put any of the, you know, extras in there. I didn't put, yeah, I didn't do Queen Charlotte and King George or anything like that. But anyway, just the main players. And then here is my tag flip. Okay, so there you can see the rest of the other paper that I used from Poetic Rose. Let's just do this, okay? So here's my tag flip. I used this ribbon and this like stretchy lace from my Hobby Lobby clearance stash that I have over here, very abundant. But yeah, I just love the colors. I love the roses and the yellow, of course. A nod to my girl Penelope. Both of my partners are ladies of color, and one of them was like, oh, I love this so much. I was like, girl, I got you. And so yeah, I just love this. This is from Hobby Lobby, by the way. So pretty, so dimensional. And yeah, and if you've watched Bridgerton, they're very inclusive with people of color and race and whatnot. So very not historical, but very, I think, lovely. Okay, so there's that. They can take this off and reuse it or whatever. I didn't want to add it to the dangle and make them feel like they had to leave it there. Like, they can totally use it. And then here is a side, dear reader, if there is a scandal, I shall uncover it. This is a button from Hobby Lobby that I got on clearance. Just added a little sparkle. Excuse me. Here's my first like official tag. This is a book die, I believe, from KS Craft. And I got these little frames from Amazon. I got these mini cameos from Amazon also, and it fit perfectly in this. This is something I got from Etsy. I just fussy cut it. Listen, I fussy cut this thing because, like I said, I didn't have a ephemera or anything like that, and I don't have my cameo set up yet. So yeah, or pre-cut ephemera, I should say. So then this is another button from Hobby Lobby, and then I just, you know, added diamond dots. And then I added, there was a collection of bookmarks that I got from Etsy, and I didn't add any dangles in case, because I didn't know how the ladies wanted to use them, but I just used them just kind of interspersed in here. These are not considered tags, they're just extras. This is a tag here. This tag is for Kate and Anthony, or Anthony and Kate. If you know from the show, she doesn't like English tea, but she'll bear with it for her sister's sake. But anyway, yeah. And the little tea steeper is more like a nod to her because she likes her chai. She's Indian, and so yeah, the more like yummy tasting tea, in my opinion. I love a chai over. I can't. I just whatever. And I don't like traditional like British teas, I guess, English breakfast and all that. Anyway, so yeah, there's that. So cute. And then I have this rosette, and this one is the hard one, and this one's the round one, I think. Anyway, they're both from Lori for sure. Thank you, Lori. And it's backed with Poetic Rose paper. Here's another bookmark. And then here is, of course, a nod to my favorite couple, Colin and Penelope. And here is a nod to wedding night with when homeboy just totally drops the ball. Whatever, that's a different story. But yeah, so I just decorated. This is another die from Amazon, not KS Craft, I don't think. But yeah, and I just used the Poetic Rose papers here. And then here is another kind of, this is, I left it, didn't put any characters, but this is more towards season 3. In Pollen and, well, the Pollen story, I guess, Colin and Penelope story. But I used these little embellishments from Poetic Rose, and then I used the paper in the background and just layered it up like crazy. And then again, one of the frames from Hobby Lobby, different kinds of glitter paper. This was another little clip art thing from Etsy. The yellow shoe, so pretty. And then I added fussy cut, put it on cardstock, and then I added, you know, some diamond dots. Here's another bookmark. And then, of course, oh no, there was something here. I need to find it. Oh, what did it say? Dreams or something, I don't know. Anyway, but this is a KS Craft carriage die, and it's, again, it doesn't look like theirs, but it's still beautiful. This is, again, Tamika's paper, and then I just added a few little diamond dots to my girl's beautiful yellow dress. I know, like, some of the yellow dresses were just not it, but some of them I really liked. Just wasn't right for her necessarily at that point of her life. Listen, whatever. There's the rosette. But that's all her mom's fault. Anyway, and then here are the little buttons, and then right here, Colin's carriage rides, the long way home. That's what's up. Anyway, since 1813, that's when it's set. And I need to find where the heck this thing is. Oh, I found it. Memories. Don't get me started. I'm not a Streisand fan. Whatever. Hot take. Unpopular opinion. But that song is really beautiful. Oh, was it? Gloria Stefan covered it or something? Oh my word. She can, oof. Her voice is like butter. Just gorgeous, beautiful, smooth. She makes it sound so easy yet to get that sound. Oh, okay. Anyway. Yeah. So yeah, that's my swap. Oh, so for I also did these fun fact, I was meaning to do these for Deanne's swap because I was like, I need to do something else for that swap for sure. And I ended up doing it. I was doing this and I was like, I had already put paper down and I had already put this down. I was like, you dumbass. This isn't the Disney swap. This is whatever. So yeah, I used Tamika's paper. I added some this ruffle ribbon from Hobby Lobby. I just glued on the front side and the back side. The spine itself is not glued, so it can move freely. And I love this quote from Eloise when she's talking to B. Anthony. I don't remember his name. Anyway, the second board, when she's talking to him, if you desire the sun and the moon, all you have to do is go out and shoot at the sky. Yes. And then, so I just added a little bit of the clip art that I got from Tammy. I just cut it up and put it here and here. These clear pockets are from Target. I never pay attention, the dollar spot, whatever, the playground, during back to school. But this year I made sure to do it, and I found the different size pockets. I was like, yay. So, yeah. It makes the pocket, and then also you see the lovely paper that much more easily. Yeah, you don't cover it up. So that's that. And then, oh yeah, so Shenita says she prefers coffee, and I forgot to ask what kind of machine, if she does fresh ground, whatever. So these we really like for like a quick coffee. You just have hot water or whatever, and then you add these. These are really yummy, taster's choice. And then she said she had for a treat, she really loves the sweetened dried mangoes from Walmart. Costco has, I forgot the brand name, but I can see the bag. Love it. My husband loved it, but Sam's doesn't carry it, and they're just different than this. But this is, I'm sure, still yummy. I need to get my husband a bag and see what he sees. See what he thinks. So for Rhetta, I made her, I went with the like more Bridgerton-y type whatever, and so I made her this little tea holder satchel, whatever. I used a combination of tutorials and use like the technique from one, the kind of measurements from another type thing, but if I remember, hopefully I'll list the ones that I drew inspiration from. But I used on this the Poetic Rose 6x6 paper, and then I just added different teas in here, 6 different ones. And it's held by a magnet, but when I put the packets in here, like some of the tops are kind of tall, and yeah, but I'm sure it'll get, it'll work itself out in the wash. Anyway, so this, and then for biscuits or cookies, our commissary doesn't have a lot of like international snacks like the one at our previous duty station. So I had recently found these, and I thought it was cute. Nutella biscuits. Biscuits is what the other side of the pond calls cookies, and so these are divine. So I was like, I'm going to share this with her. I hope she loves Nutella. If not, she can share with some friends. And yeah, I think that's it. Yes, that's it. I showed those. So yeah, I hope Rhetta and Shenita, I hope you like my swaps. Lacy, if there's anything here that you see that you like, let me know, and I'll send you whichever item you would like, or maybe just a treat. Just let me know, girl. Just let me know, girlfriend. I can't talk. Also, thank you for your I finally found the toasted coconut. I had it in my Amazon cart, but the box was like $9. I was like, oosh. But the other day at Walmart, I found it for like 4 something. I was like, yes. But because of you, like I already knew about hibiscus, but you know, I was like, you know, let me get it in a tea. But like, just the pineapple. This isn't the one. There's another one that like I'm out of. But yeah, just the different teas that you shared for, I think it was Mika and Rocky's swap. I was like, ooh, that sounds yummy. So yeah, I've kind of upped my tea game. Thanks, Lacy. Anyway, so thank you guys all for watching. I'll link all the ladies down below, and I'll try to remember to link like the tutorials that inspired the little this thing, and then also Tamika's Etsy page. And yeah, I think that's it. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.